How's it going, everyone? As you can tell from the title of this video, I'm finally installing an Aero front lip on my Saab 9.3 ARC. So, just a little background on what the Aero lip is, or what it signifies, or whatever. So basically, there are three major trims, at least in America, for the 9.3. There is the linear, which is like the base model. There's the ARC, which is like the middle trim. Then there's the Aero, which is like the top tier sporty model. So with the Aero, you got a whole nother body kit. You got different side skirts. You got a different rear bumper depending on the year. Just, again, a lot of it depends on the year, but if you have a pre-facelift, a 2003 to 2007 9.3, then the Aeros had a special front lip. So I got a little bit excited and ripped the old one off already, but I'll go ahead and put some pictures on the screen right now of what the normal like ARC or linear lip looks like on these cars. I want to give a big shout out to Saab Parts for sending me out this Aero lip. If you guys are looking for one for your own car, you can purchase it at a pretty good price, and the best part is free shipping at esaabparts.com. Check out the link at the top of the description to go to this exact page to purchase one. I would highly recommend anyone who has a pre-facelift 9.3 to do this modification if you don't already have an Aero, because as you're about to see, it's going to completely transform the look of the front end, and I'm so excited to see how aggressive this car is going to look, because with just the normal like base model lip, it doesn't look aggressive at all, but as soon as you put an Aero lip on there, it just looks so good. Removing and installing a new lip on these cars is a very easy process. There's just a bunch of little tabs that go the whole way around. You literally just have to pull to get the old one off, and then there's some wiring for the fog lights or something. I don't know what exactly that is, like zip tied on here, that I'm gonna have to get out, and then the old lip will be completely off, and we'll push it into the new lip, I'm assuming on these rivets right here. So with that being said, if you're following along with me in this video installing your own Aero lip, first thing you're going to want to do is most likely get the car off the ground a little bit, because this is on lowering springs, so it's a little bit lower than stock. But I have it probably like 3 or 4 inches off the ground from what it would be normally, so I've room to get under there. You're going to have to remove this under tray from the bumper in order to get the lip off as well. So yeah, with that being said, I'm going to stop talking because I'm sure you guys want to see what this is going to look like on the car just as much as I do. And I'm going to get to removing all these zip ties and getting this old lip off, this hideous old lip. So I thought that these were actually going to be a little bit of a pain in the butt to remove, and that they'd be a bunch of old plastic, but as you can see, they're just like these little clips that you just push back. Kind of hard to do with one hand. Couldn't really see that there, but you pretty much just lift down. There's a little tab that goes in right here, so you push down and that gives you room. It just slides right out. So I'm going to do that for the rest of these now, and then the old lip will be free. So I wanted to give a brief comparison between the two. So here you can see this one is pretty much completely flat and boring. You know, it's for maximum clearance, I guess you could say. Doesn't look sporty at all. And this one, you can see it comes down and juts out. Comes down at least a couple more inches than the other one, and it just looks way more aggressive the whole way around. And if you guys are wondering if I'm going to be painting this or not, for now I'm not going to be painting it, because if you recall in a recent video where I talked about my plans for this car, I said that I would be working on restoring it cosmetically next, and part of that includes paint. So what I'm going to do for now is leave it unpainted, because I kind of test fitted it before this video, I'm not going to lie, and it looked pretty good because the car's already a really dark color. I figure it's best this way anyways, because when I finally do paint everything, once I've scraped it up a little bit and I learn like how to drive with the Aero lip, I guess, I mean, this car's still going to have way less clearance than this will, but it's going to take a little bit getting used to, and I know it's going to get a little bit damaged at first, so I'd rather damage it now before it's painted than damage it after it's painted. But I figure I'll shut up again. I'm just really excited. When I get excited, I talk a lot, so yeah, I'm just going to put everything back together now. I'll catch up with you guys in a minute. The lip is on, and oh my god, it looks amazing. I'm so happy with how this looks. I mean, the lighting in here isn't great. I mean, really, it matches really well. It actually, I mean, this is a little bit discolored, but it matches with the trim. So honestly, I'm kind of thinking maybe I won't paint it. I know a lot of people actually don't paint theirs. I don't know, we'll see once it gets out in the sun and everything. But for now, I'm going to put the under tray back on, put the rest of the bumper back on, and I'll go ahead, take it out, give it a good wash, and then we'll see how it looks. I'll get some before and after shots, and yeah, I'll catch up with you guys then. Now it's time for the test. Do I or don't I scrape backing off these? These are two 2x10 pieces of wood, so theoretically the car should be 4 inches off the ground. So if I scrape, I'm going to have less than 4 inches of clearance. I don't know if I will. I really don't think I should, but I don't know. Let's do it just for fun. I mean, I got to get the car off there at some point anyway, so, you know. Here we go. So bear with me, because Arizona, summer, cicadas, so all this buzzing noise, so I'll make this quick. But I'm just going to roll some B-roll of the new Aero lip so you guys can get a better look at how good this really looks. And once again, a big thank you to Saab Parts for sending me this out. Remember to click the link at the top of the description to get an Aero lip for your 03 to 07 93. So with that being said, that's it for today, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.
Check your body.